statement.
You want to get me fired up again? Yes, she not only released a statement, she also did an interview with an attorney. I'm very curious. I think he was connected with her attorney team. The interview's on YouTube. I got to tell you, I thought it was very slow to get views after 2 days. Now, this is a national story, right? New York Post. It only had something like 30,000 views. That ain't shit. After 2 days for someone that's a national public figure. I also felt like this was a complete ad for this attorney, a complete ad. All his information is in there. He's some expert on white collar crime. You can call him and everything. You can call me, email me. Look, honey, I love a promotion and a sale. You know, I sell everything but diets on my everything. Anyway, asshole cream, I love it. It was so salesy. I thought she talked, again, she's a complete narcissist, you can tell. On the interview, she talks mostly about herself. And then she says, oh, I've realized I've hurt people and I have a plan. I've got an action plan, an 18-page action plan, which we really don't know the specifics of. Although she says essentially it just means that she's going to make right her wrongs. And she's going to jail with her Quran.
Have you called Penny to see if there's an action plan and if Penny, our victim, has been Penny Puckett, not our victim? How dare you, David? That was insulting. Rephrase that. Penny Puckett, our wonderful guest, our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guest and wonderful woman. Go on.
Well, let me rephrase this because I said Quran and then I took a deep breath.
Well, I just checked myself. And I'm not editing it out because I don't edit. Go on.
Well, no, and I don't want to be making light of the Quran. I love, I think everybody, not everyone, but I love spirituality. I think whatever religion, we're all praying to the same person. What drives me fucking bananas about Jen Shah and the Chrisleys is they use religion as a crutch of the crimes they committed for years. This isn't a spur of the moment. I went in and held up a CVS for $5,000 because my family can't eat. I'm so sorry. Lapse of judgment. These are people for years who ripped off people like Penny. People go, oh, the Kersleys, it's white collar. They stole from the bank. Guess what? Employees are losing their jobs. You and I, fees increase because of this. You think the bank is paying for their error? No, motherfuckers. I cannot stand that they use religion, that all of a sudden when, exactly, the walls have closed in, they're going to be in jail for 6 fucking years. They go, oh, I'm bringing in my Bible. I'm bringing it, I know the Lord has a plan for me. Bullshit. Stop using God and the Quran and, Muhammad as your fucking excuse for you being a goddamn criminal for years and you stole. And she had Jen Shah, the statement, I'm gonna, I know you don't believe me, but I'm going to right the wrongs. Really? Our own friend Penny, who we interviewed several weeks ago, go listen. Never has heard a peep. Never from Jen, never from Stuart, never from Jen's attorney. Not that they owe them anything. Not from the district attorney prosecuting. Not from the Better Business Bureau. Penny only retrieved of the $40,000 that Jen stole from her, 13 grand. Had to sell her home. Was so ashamed and embarrassed. Didn't want to tell her own children and grandchildren because she didn't want to put the burden on them. Okay. Jen has had plenty of time. We found her on Facebook. Jen has had plenty of time to look this woman up and say, hey, it's Jen Shah. And you know what I did? I'm sorry of what I did to you. I was really caught up. It's a horrible thing. I'm going to work to get you that money back. And if you know of any other victims, please let me know their number. I'm going to reach out. She's such a bullshit artist. I don't believe her. I don't believe the Chrisleys. I think that they're complete narcissists. They're going to use this opportunity to get another reality show. And people are going to watch. I'll probably watch. So I'm part of the problem. But I don't find anything sincere about Jen because if she was, she would have already been doing it long before supposedly now in jail she has an action plan. Okay, I'll shut up.
Someone is riled up today. I mean,
there's so many good people.
I am usually the one who's all riled up.
That tithe with the church, that spend their whole lives being good Christians. If you are Muslims are one of the most community-based organizations. They always give back every single week. She's such a fucking piece of shit. And so are the Chrisleys. She's using
it, baby. She's using it.
And I hope people see right through her bullshit. And it drives me nuts because people spend their whole lives being good people of faith. And then they have suckers and users like these guys.
I mean, I thought her statement was
as a plan.
No, I thought her statement was crazy. I mean, it's like, first of all, I mean, I don't know. I would have paid, $1,000 for this interview, but I mean, I don't think I would pay the 10, 20. I mean, I am sure this was a paid interview. Let's just be honest with, what it was. With 30,000 views, I don't even think GMA or Kelly and Ryan or any of the Kelly and Ryan, definitely not. But like even like a GMA, I don't think wanted her. But this was definitely a paid interview. I would say like maybe anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000 is probably what this guy paid for this interview. No offense. That's my opinion as a professional interviewer. I've never paid for an interview in my life, but that's just me.
I wouldn't be, again, I have no proof of this. I don't know. This is just speculating because you and I are in the world of some celebrities that want to be paid, or their PR people want to be paid, or whatever it is. I wouldn't be surprised if this attorney basically knocked off like $5,000 or $10,000 from her bill, by saying, hey, let's like, you'll give your last interview to me. I'll put it up. I'll use it as an opportunity that people can reach out to me, and I'll knock off 10 grand, from your bill. So therefore she doesn't have to, it's just whatever. It's
probably
less money. Yeah.
Well, she's gone. I thought the statement was ridiculous too, that she's gonna, basically she wants us to judge her based on how. Look, I think everyone deserves a second chance. I do.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
we're not there yet. She's like, I want everyone to judge me based on how I serve the sentence and how. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm willing to open, but we haven't seen it yet. I mean, going in, there was free Jen Shah shirts. There was more Gucci. There was, ain't no party like a Jen Shah party till a Jen Shah party don't stop, or whatever the fuck that was. I haven't seen it. So this statement, which you definitely, honey, sweetheart, did not write, I liked the statement. I thought the statement, I understand it. Please don't judge me by the crime. I'm doing the time now. Judge me based on how I have taken my licks. Okay. I'm judging Juicy Joe by that. And I'm very impressed with Juicy. Very impressed with Juicy. Don't you dare speak negatively about my Juicy.
I really followed what Juicy
I mean, I really like Mr. Jujiche. But Jen, I haven't seen it from. I have not seen it from. So sure, I'm willing to. I give everyone a second chance, but let's see it. I want to feel that, and I certainly don't going into the big house. And now you're there, so that's a great statement that someone wrote. It's a great man. This nobody lawyer. No offense, I've never heard of him. He ain't, I was going to say something else about a lawyer that I respect, and I just don't even want to go there right now, but he's not a well-known lawyer. Let's leave it at that. And basically, like, okay, so let's just see what happens. But she's gone. Do we even care about Heather's black eye? When Lala was on Watch What Happens a few weeks ago, she said, she doesn't believe that she got the black eye by bumping into something, and Andy agreed. So even Andy is, I mean,